We got a RTFO singles match here today. A battle between Sam Thurman and Ashwin Ganesh. Dunkasaurus Civil War, 2 years in the making. Join us for this singles face-off. Hello, what is up, everyone? My name is Albert Viradharma, and I'm here to host a match for you between Sam and Ashwin, former teammates 2 years ago. Can you believe the shakeup was like 2 years ago? That's insane. But yeah, former teammates 2 years ago, part of the Dunkasaurus, 2 years in the making. Now they're facing off against each other. Very similar records. Both of them are currently 6 wins, 7 defeats, 6-7. So very similar records. Literally couldn't have been closer. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but before we started the match, they were talking a lot of trash. They hate each other. They hate each other's guts. I saw Ashwin pull up a knife, which I don't think we can show on camera in the regular match, but that was backstage, so that doesn't matter. But yeah, lots of beef between these two competitors. And I'm curious how will this translate into trivia. They're, again, like I said, neck and neck in terms of their skill, in terms of their accomplishments. So I am very curious how this match is going to go, but I think it's going to be a bloodbath. So I'm worried, but I'm excited. So let's just get to it. Let's hear the promos first, starting with Ashwin.
Hello. Yes, what Albert says is very true. There's a lot of beef here, a lot of malice. But what nobody knows until right now is that ever since that fateful day, like 2 years ago or whenever, when Dunkasaurus broke up, I had been preparing a contingency plan for this very event, the Dunkasaurus Civil War. So as you can see, I mean, this dinosaur right here, all part of the master plan, part of my magic ritual that I've cast. To create this anatomically correct voodoo doll of a dinosaur. And in this trivia match, I will use this voodoo safety sign to make it so that Sam doesn't answer any of the questions correctly. So I thought you guys should know before the match. I didn't want to let anyone know beforehand, but it seemed dishonest to not say it before going into the match. So that's my plan for this one.
It would be a funny bit if I just purposefully got every question wrong now. But I kind of don't want to do that because, like, I want to win. I haven't won in, like, 2 years, so today's the day, maybe.
All right, those are the promos. Ashwin using voodoo technology, or is it voodoo magic? I'm guessing magic, not technology. But interesting that he just exposed the game plan right before we start. Usually people keep that to their chest, close to their chest, like keep that to their cards, and don't expose it until like investigation comes up. But he just exposed it to reveal it at the very beginning. I don't know what kind of strategy that is, but now I'm gonna keep. I've always keep a close eye on Ashwin because it always seems suspicious. But I'm gonna keep an even more closer eye here today. And Sam, Sam has been kind of in a rough patch here in singles. Trying to look for a win. Both of them last year they got knocked out early in the round 1 of the tournament. So yeah, we'll see what happens here today. Will the voodoo magic brings Ashwin his luck, or will Sam get her due finally with this win for today? I guess we'll see. So I'll just get started with the player introductions. Let's get to it. Bring on the curtains.
Something's brewing at D&D.
Wow!
Introducing first, with a record of 6 wins and 7 defeats, with 1 technical knockout, representing the Angry Birds, it is Ashwin Dunkachino Ganesh.
This whole trial is out of sight. They pull me back in with hazelnut
And his opponent, with a record of 6 wins and 7 defeats, with 2 technical knockouts, representing Chaos Theory, she is the Stegosaurus, Sam Thurman. right, bringing everyone back onto the screen. Okay.
Orange Dunka.
Yeah, Saurus Dunka.
Oh, oh, I just realized. Yep, that is the case. But yeah, what competitors are here? How are y'all feeling?
Good.
Good. Actually, quick fun fact: I used to have a Stegosaurus piggy bank as a kid, and I originally wanted to do this whole bit with that, but I just can't find it. So,
I should have gotten Duncan today.
So did you have to destroy the piggy bank? Because that's how piggy bank work usually, right? You gotta smash it.
yeah, that's actually what happened. That was the first voodoo doll. I already destroyed it. So you've been destroyed magically.
Did that happen around mid 2022?
Yeah, actually, that sounds about right.
I wonder why.
Hmm.
Okay, well, both of you are here. Hopefully, you guys ready for the trivia match. If you are, I can get started and read the rules for round number 1.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. All right. So this is the rules for round number 1. In round number 1, there is 8 questions given, 8 random questions from 8 random categories given to all competitors. You have 15 seconds to write down your answer, and once the time is up, you have to reveal your answer either on a paper, book, whiteboard, on your hand, which have never been done before, but you can if you want to. It will be difficult to erase, but sure. And each question is worth 1 point apiece. If you get all 8 questions correct, you'll get 1 bonus point. Not 1 bonus point. If you get all questions correct, you'll be given a bonus question worth for another bonus point. So you gotta get that one right first. And you have 3 repeats that you can use for the entirety of the match, and 1 challenge as well. Whoa, I haven't read the round 1 rules in so long. I fumbled that one so bad. Okay, I usually
just
like.
have the bonus point.
That is not how it works, unfortunately. I'm too used to telling people, "Hey, read the round 1 rules for me," and I forgot how to read it. All right, so Sam, Ashwin, any questions?
Nope.
Sounds good. So let's get started here. First question in round number 1 is in the category of 2000s, decade of 2000s. What is the last name of the vampire family Edward belongs to in the Twilight series? Earlier I see a flash. Okay, never mind. I was about to say I see a flash of Sam using with a whiteboard. I was gonna ask if Ashwin is gonna use his hand, but I just saw the notebook, so never mind. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We go to Sam
Cullen. Sorry, Cullen.
and Ashwin.
Yep, I've got Colin.
Colin is correct. So both of them getting 1 point there. We go to the second question in the category of fantasy/sci-fi. Name the 2 actors who plays married couple Duke Leto and Lady Jessica in 2021's Dune. So we need both actors there. I'll give you extra time for this.
Excellent. Okay.
So yeah, the sequel just came out. Interesting that they recast both of these actors in the sequel. And answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pants down. We go to Ashwin.
I've got Oscar Isaac and Jessica Ferguson.
Sam.
Rebecca Ferguson.
Oh my!
Okay, funnily enough, though, Ashwin, I wrote Jessica Ferguson and then realized my mistake.
Oh, because her. Oh, I'm actually because the character's name is Jessica. That's so. Okay. Well, at least it didn't come out of nowhere. Oh my god.
So yeah, Sam gets a point. Ashwin unfortunately misses there in a rough miss right there. But yeah,
I also
it is
wrote Jessica Ferguson and then realized.
Oscar Isaac and Rebecca Ferguson.
Cameron would kill me if I didn't get that right.
All right, so as we go to the third question in the category of young adult adaptation.
These could have all been Twilight questions so far.
That is fair, but it isn't the case. But here it is anyway. In what young adult franchise is there a friendship pact with a long list of rules? Young adult franchise, something that is much more recent, at least in the 2010s. I feel like there isn't. It does exist in the past, but not as often. But yeah, we'll see if they know this. Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. We go back to Sam.
I said kissing booth.
And Ashwin?
I would have been really disappointed in myself if I didn't get this. The kissing booth.
Both big fans of the Kissing Booth franchise. That is correct. Both getting the points right there.
Good thing I didn't get the Dune question right though. But the
Yeah.
kissing booth question, gotta get that.
Yeah, you got the priorities straight, you know.
The better
So-
franchise.
It has cranked out more films. Does it? If you include, unless you count the original
Unless
film
you count,
in Dune.
yeah,
But then you have to count the original kissing booth with these.
There we go.
of course.
All right. And your fourth question in the category of dramas. Sam Rockwell played which U.S. president in 2018's Vice? It's one of those name the U.S. president type questions, you know. We have that every match. It's part of the rule. We're gonna ask that. Not really. Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go to Ashwin.
Got George W.
I almost wrote that.
Sam.
I ran out of time, so I just went with one that I could do initials for, so I would have an answer.
Yes, George W. Bush is correct. So Ashwin gets that and tie the game at 3 apiece.
I almost wrote that, but then I ran out of time.
So yeah. So no perfect rounds here. We got plenty of match to go as we go to the fifth question in the category of comedies. Will Ferrell is the CEO of what company in Barbie? Barbie, good film, fun film. I don't think anyone watched it last year, but you know, unfortunate. 5,
Underrated.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pants down. We go to Ashwin.
Got Mattel.
Okay, and Sam.
Mattel.
Mattel is correct. What are we getting the point there? Okay, your sixth question is in the category of horror/thriller. What kind of location is 2021's Old primarily set at? This film was interesting, to say the least. For some reason, I remember watching the trailer in the theater so many times. It got played so many times. So yeah, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sam, good day.
Beach that makes you old.
Okay, Ashwin.
I've got Beach and in invisible ink that makes you old.
That makes you
Both of them correct, so still tied, 5 apiece. Keeping pace here. So we go to the penultimate question. In round 1 is in the category of animated films. Films that are hand-drawn, computer animated, sometimes stop motion. What's it gonna be here? Well, here's your question. Which Disney animated film can you find characters named Stromboli, Honest John, and Monstro? I don't want to say too much about this movie, but watched it as a kid. Hopefully that's not saying too much.
So it's not a new one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. We go to Ashwin.
Okay, as you can see, I changed my answer at the last second, so the spelling might be completely wrong, but I got Pinocchio.
Okay, and Sam?
I had no idea. I wrote Lady in the Tramp.
Pinocchio is correct. So Ashwin getting that, taking
Italian.
the
That's
lead here.
They're
I've
just
only seen
Italian.
Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio.
I was gonna say I love this movie. I don't know if that would have given anything away, but yeah. 5 to 6.
I actually know every movie you like, so that would.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yep. You have a whole list of my favorite movies. So your last question in round 1 is in the category of action/adventure, and your question is: who directed Die Hard with a Vengeance? Just when you think Die Hard on its own is not enough, You gotta serve it with a plate of vengeance, But yeah, and I mean, talking about franchise, this franchise is all right. The first one's good. The rest is hit or miss. The most recent one's shit. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we go to Sam.
I've got nothing.
Ashwin?
Yeah, no answer.
We're looking for John McTiernan. John McTiernan, who also directed the first one.
I'm actually happy I got that last one wrong because if I'd gotten them all right except for Jessica Ferguson, I would have flipped out.
So yeah, at the end of round 1, we have a score of 5-6, only a 1-point differential. Ashwin getting the lead there in that animated question. So yeah, there it is. Sarah with bet takes in the comments. So yeah, as we go to the second round here, and this is the wheel round. So this is what's going to happen. Each competitor will spin the wheel. You might have seen it accidentally a little bit before Ashwin promos earlier, but you will spin the wheel. What category it lands on, you'll be getting questions from it. If you like the initial spin, you can take it. If you don't like it, you can respin again unless it lands on opponent's choice and you're stuck with it. You'll get 5 questions from that category. Each questions are worth 2 points apiece. You can get assistance and ask for multiple choice. However, it will reduce the point value to 1. And be careful because your opponent may steal if you provide an incorrect answer in this round. Repeats and challenges are still in effect. Both of you still have all 3 repeats and the 1 challenge. Any question?
Nope.
Okay, so if no questions, and here's the wheel for today. We got sports, explorers and adventurers, horror icons, quotes, 2010s, John Carpenter, Middle Earth, horror, and spinners and opponent's choice. So we go to the player who's in the lead right now, which is Ashwin. So Ashwin, would you like to spin first or defer to Sam?
I'm going to defer. I feel like deferring is just good.
Okay, so Sam, this will be your first spin. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. There's quotes.
I didn't even think about which one I would pick if I got this. I mean, I studied horror icons more recently than John Carpenter, but also horror icons can be hard. What difficulty level is this match?
Standard. Is that a valid answer?
Like, not easy, but not like #1 contender.
Not debut level. Nowhere close to
Can we
number
just
one
see the
contender.
questions for both of them, and then
Yeah, actually, can you just show me what the questions are in those 2 categories?
It's right here. Oh, I closed my iPad. I'm sorry.
No. Oh gosh. I'm gonna go horror icons and probably regret it, but
Horror icons?
Yeah. I was hoping it would just land on one of them and then I could take it.
Make your decision easier. All right, so horror icons for Sam. You'll be getting 5 questions in this category. Are you ready?
Yep.
Here it is. In which horror icon film can you find Jason Voorhees doing a killing spree in a cornfield?
I think I know it. But then if I'm wrong, that would be bad. I think I know it, so I'm just going to go Freddy vs. Jason, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Okay.
Question 2. And since Sam takes the lead with that point. Question 2. Who plays Detective Mark Kincaid in Scream 3?
Oh, Jacob and I were just talking about this. Oh, gosh. He's freaking out over there because I don't remember it. Okay, multiple choice. I'll know on multiple choice.
All right. A. Patrick Warburton. B. Liev Schreiber. C. Patrick Dempsey. D. Scott Foley.
C, final answer.
C is correct for 1 point. Question 3. In Friday the 13th, Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan, What happens to Jason after he got hit by the toxic waste flood in the New York City sewer?
He turns into a little kid. Final answer.
One of the weirdest scenes I've ever seen. That is
that
correct
real?
for 2 points. Yep. The adult man just turned to a kid. It's so weird as fuck. No explanation.
Imagine if that was wrong. I would sound like a psycho.
All right, so yeah, as we go to the 40 points, that's correct. As we go to the penultimate question, who kills Corey Cunningham in Halloween Ends?
Oh God, what's her name?
Five.
Multiple choice.
Okay, your options are A. Lori, B. Allison, C. Michael Myers, D. Deputy Hawkins.
Allison. Final answer.
That is incorrect. For a 1 point steal, Ashwin, your options again are A. Lori, B. Allison, C. Michael Myers, D. Deputy Hawkins.
We'll go with A. Final answer.
A is also incorrect. We're looking for C. Michael Myers.
Oh, it's just Michael.
Really?
Myers.
Okay.
I thought it was Allison. Yo, this movie's garbage.
That is true. All right. So your last question in this round, in this set. In Wes Craven's New Nightmare, what is the occupation of Heather Langenkamp's husband, Chase?
Multiple choice.
Okay. Your multiple choice options are A. Makeup artist, B. Screenwriter, C. Special effects artist, D. Set designer.
I knew it was something movie related. God, can I have a repeat of the options?
Yep, you got one free repeat of the options. Your options again are A. Makeup artist, B. Screenwriter, C. Special effects artist, D. Set designer.
Special effects artist. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point. So,
That wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Other than stupid Halloween Ends, but
at the that is the correct score. At the end of round, at the end, not at the end of round two, at the end of Sam's round.
yeah, let's just
No, we gotta get to Ashwin. Its score is 11-6. Sam only missing that one question there, getting the rest correct. So now we go to Ashwin for his spin. Ashwin, you ready?
Marginally.
All right, here we go.
Just respin me. Don't even ask.
Take
Just
that.
respin it.
You should take it. It was meant to be.
Apparently.
Well,
Wait, but now I get to see if I would have known these questions, and I'm gonna feel bad about myself if I would have gotten more points.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I'm probably gonna feel worse.
That's true. At least it's not opponent's choice. I hate when my opponent gets opponent's choice. I'm like, I'm sorry.
No, I would have actually preferred to spin opponent's choice and have you put me on this than hoist
And
myself.
roll it
on the-
twice.
yeah.
okay. Ashwin,
Yeah, no, I get that. I get that.
5 questions in John Carpenter. You ready?
hmm
Here it is. Hobbs End is a fictional setting you will find in what John Carpenter film?
All right. Multiple choice me.
Okay. A. Village of the Damned. B. The Fog. C. In the Mouth of Madness. D. Ghost of Mars.
We'll go with B. The Fog. Final answer.
That is incorrect. Sam, for the 1 point steal, your options again are A. Village of the Damned. B. The Fog. C. In the Mouth of Madness. D. Ghost of Mars.
I don't actually know this one, but I'm gonna go with In the Mouth of Madness because that was my first thought. So In the Mouth of Madness. Final answer.
That is correct for the 1 point steal. Question 2. Who plays radio DJ Stevie Wayne in The Fog?
Yeah. Multiple choice me.
Okay. A. Season Hubley. B. Jamie Lee Curtis. C. Adrienne Barbeau. D. Janet Lee.
We'll go D, final answer.
D is incorrect. Sam for a 1-point steal. Your options again are A. Season Hubley. B. Jamie Lee Curtis. C. Adrienne Barbeau. D. Janet Lee.
C. Adrienne Barbeau, final answer.
Correct for another 1-point steal. Your third question, Ashwin. What color is Iris's house as revealed during hypnotherapy in The Ward?
What? Multiple choice.
I'm as confused as you are. Anyway, A. Brown. B. Black. C. Green. D. White.
Honestly, I guess maybe I should have just not multiple choice this because I was gonna guess a color anyway. Can I get an option repeat?
Yes, you can. A. Brown. B. Black. C. Green. D. White.
We'll go with D, white. Seems thematic.
Final answer?
Yep. Oh, yes. Final answer, D.
That is correct for 1 point.
Okay, that's what I would have guessed. I don't know,
I knew
dude.
that
I don't
movie.
remember anything about that movie. Literally before this match, I said to Jacob, if there's a Ward question, Sydney Sweeney's in it, guys. That's all I've got. But she's a little kid, so.
Okay.
Nice caveat.
Question 4. Howard Byrack is a professor in Prince of Darkness for what specifically?
Okay, wait. I mean, I'm sort of tempted to just like send it on like, nah. I'm actually not tempted at all. Multiple choice me.
All right. A. Biochemistry. B. Quantum physics. C. Astronomy. D. Geoscience.
Okay, so geoscience is not a thing, which either makes me want to pick it or not want to pick it.
Four.
We'll go A, final answer.
A is incorrect. Sam for another steal opportunity. Your options are A. Biochemistry. B. Quantum physics. C. Astronomy. D. Geoscience.
Quantum physics, final answer.
Quantum physics is correct for another 1-point steal. As we go to your last question, and John Carpenter for Ashwin, your question is: in Starman is trying to get to his ship's rendezvous point in what U.S. state?
Yeah, multiple choice.
Your options are A. Colorado. B. California. C. Nevada. D. Arizona.
We'll do Nevada, final answer.
Nevada is incorrect. Sam for a 1-point steal. Your options again are A. Colorado. B. California. C. Nevada. D. Arizona.
Arizona, final answer.
Arizona is correct for
I
an
should have taken John Carpenter, guys.
Oh.
But then you wouldn't have gotten John Carpenter, so.
It's true. You would have reseeded the RNG. I would have probably gotten middle eight.
That's true.
So at the end of that round, the score is now Sam with 15 to Ashwin 7. So an 8-point differential. So Ashwin needs a big round 3 here to catch up. But who knows what's going to happen? We've seen bigger leads disappear, evaporate in a blink of an eye. Probably not blink of an eye, but maybe like 7 blinks.
7 blinks of one eye.
7 long blinks, let's say that. But yeah, we've seen that lead disappear. But yeah, so 15 to 7. Obviously, Ashwin struggling there with the John Carpenter and Sam with the steals. So big steals right there for Sam. She got her strengths as we go into round number 3. So in round number 3, this is how it's going to go. Each competitor will pick 4 numbers that will correspond to 4 random categories. Once we reveal those categories, you will then assign those categories to the point value of 1, 2, 3, and 4 with increasing difficulty as the point value increases. No stealings, no multiple choice. Both competitors still have all 3 repeats. Any questions?
Nope.
Okay, if no questions and we get to the number picking portion, we start with Sam.
I'm gonna go with 2, 5, 8, and 11.
2, 5, 8, and 11. All right, Ashwin?
I'll do 1, 3, 6, 7.
1, 3, 6, 7. All right. So let me just color code this real quick. One, 3, 6, 7, right, Ashwin?
Yep.
Okay, so here are your categories that you picked. So 1 is the categories of coming of age. 3 is the category of Middle Earth. 6 is the category of John Carpenter. And 7 is the category of explorers and adventurers.
God.
Okay, and Sam, you picked 2, 5, 8, and 11.
Yes.
So 2 is the category of Frances McDormand.
Mhm.
5 is the category of Disney animation. 8 is the category of horror icons. And 11 is the category of new releases. So we'll let you guys decide what you want to do here and let us know once you have decided.
I think I've got mine already. It's actually
You've got it?
mine are
Okay.
pretty simple.
right.
I'm gonna do John Carpenter as the 1-pointer.
Okay.
Coming of Age is the 2-pointer.
Okay.
Explorers and Adventurers as my 3, and then Middle Earth as my 4. And I don't like to do the 4-point Middle Earth questions because they're gonna be. I'm just not gonna get it, but I feel like it gives you the best chance. So we'll lock that in.
Wait,
Fair.
so what's the score differential?
8.
15 to 7.
Oh, I guess it's on the screen.
Yep.
That's also how I knew it, notably.
Okay, I'm gonna go with new releases for 1, horror icons for 2, Disney animation for 3, and Frances McDormand for 4.
Okay. So, all right, I have that here. So again, 8-point differential. So Ashwin needs a big round here. So Ashwin, are you ready? We'll start with you. Are you ready for your 1-pointer that you pick in John Carpenter?
Mhm.
Okay. Here is your question. Macready, Childs, Knowles, Blair, and Palmer are characters in what John Carpenter movie?
I'm honestly not even sure if this is right, but I'm just gonna lock it in. I'll say The Thing. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Kind
I'll
of figured.
stick 1 point question.
Yeah.
As we go to your 2, which is coming of age. Okay. Your 2 in coming of age is who stars as Evan in Superbad?
Wow, this is actually kind of troll. I don't know which one of them is Evan. Yeah, okay. We'll just lock it in. I'll say Michael Cera. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Okay, all right, Albert. Come on, man.
I thought you were gonna say Dear Evan Hansen at first. I was like, true.
Oh.
Oh God, you actually got me with that one. I swear I never fall for those except for this time.
This is 50-50.
Yeah. Especially because no.
Yeah. Okay, so 5-point differential, 15 to 10. Ashwin still have all 3 repeats. Ashwin do need both of them to stay in the game. So your 3-pointer is in the category of explorers and adventurers. If I can find it, there we go. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
What is the name of the voodoo priestess played by Naomi Harris that appears in Pirates of the Caribbean: Dead Man's Chest and Pirates of the Caribbean's At World's End?
Calypso, final answer.
We can accept that for 3 points. Yes, we have
Wait,
Tia
what is the
Dalma.
answer?
Tia Dalma,
What?
which is Tia Dalma, which is her other name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I see.
I,
Because
I
I was like,
forgot.
yeah, okay.
I forgot she have 2 names.
You
I've
just
never
Calypso
seen
is
the
like-
movies.
I also
so
forgot she had two
found
names.
that.
Calypso is like her entity name, and Tia Dalma is like her not legal. I don't know. It's her name.
It's her legal name. True.
Show me the birth certificate.
Yeah.
This is scary.
I mean,
So,
I
Ashwin
am not
needs.
confident about anything but horror.
So it's 13 to 15. 2-point differential. If Ashwin gets this, he'll take a 2-point lead over Sam. But in order to do that, he needs to hit his 4-pointer in Middle Earth.
easy.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Name all 4 dwarfs which were left behind in Lake Town while the rest of the company goes to the Lonely Mountain in the desolation of Smaug.
It's. I mean, it had to be a Hobbit question. It just had to. Be.
Bruh.
Okay. I can use like a? Am I allowed to use like pen and paper?
You can write it. You can write it down. Yeah.
Okay.
Answers in 5, 4, 3.
I'll take a
2.
repeat.
Okay, your first repeat. Your question again. Name all 4 dwarfs which were left behind in Lake Town while the rest of the company goes to the Lonely Mountain in the desolation of Smaug.
I can never even remember the names of the dwarves themselves.
Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2.
I'll take another repeat.
Okay, you have 1 more remaining. Question again. Name all 4 dwarfs which were left behind in Lake Town while the rest of the company goes to the Lonely Mountain in the desolation of Smaug.
Okay. Keely, Oin, Dwalin, and Ballin. Final answer.
And your winner, by way of technical knockout, it is the Stegosaurus, Sam Thurman. You got 2 of them correct. You said Killy and Owen. The other one is Feely, his brother, and Bofer.
Wow. Bofer. Okay. I hadn't even
Bofer.
written Bofer down, so that makes me feel
Bofer
better.
fell asleep.
Okay.
Owen is a doctor, so he stayed behind because Keely is sick. So yeah.
The fact that you could even name 4, though, mad respect.
So I had. This is why I wanted the paper. I was trying to write down.
You're
all the
writing
names
down all
the
of
dwarves
them?
and then like do some
Yeah.
crossing out. Like it's not going to be
Yeah.
Thorin, etc. But I don't think that
Yeah.
like there's 12 of them or something. I was missing like 4 names. So
I think there is. Is that 12 or is that 11? I don't even remember. I think you might be right. Because I think I think because what's his name? Bilbo is the 13th. So yeah. Okay, so so yeah, we'll put both of these competitors backstage. We'll talk to them in a bit. But yes, solid match. Ashwin, hey, like we don't give partial points, but he got 2 out of 4 in the questions where I'm asking for 4. So I've like theoretically, like 2 points would tie the game, but that's not how the game works. But yeah, 15 to 13, Ashwin almost come back there until the very end. He got some favorable categories and work his way through. Not favorable in round 2, but in round 3, I don't know if again. Seems like it's favorable, not sure, but he did got all the questions except for that last one correct. So impressive work there. Unfortunately, just wasn't enough because Sam's big steals. Sam got all the steals in round 2. And only missing 1 question herself in her own spin. So yeah, big win for Sam. like you said, her first win since 20. I don't know how accurate that is, but she said till 2022. So that was huge. I do know prior to this, Sam had a 4-game losing streak in singles, so breaking that must feel great. But yeah, now let's talk in the post game interview, starting with Ashwin. So Ashwin, first of all, solid match, man. You were that close in the last question as well. But overall, how are you feeling about your performance?
It's like the classic. Like this is one of those losses that you can't really feel that bad about because sometimes the wheel just does its thing. And also, I mean, the fact that like when I was listening to Sam do her category, every time she got like a multiple choice right, I was like, "Let's go!" I mean, that's a testament to something. I feel.
Oh yeah.
I mean, actually, I should let you guys know this if anyone else wants to try this. I realized what mistake I made. I had this upside down when I was doing the voodoo ritual. So instead of making the wheel favor me, it made the wheel favor me. So just keep that in mind.
I see. Gotcha.
But no, honestly, I mean, like, I never mind losing to a good competitor, much less a former teammate. So in a way, it's like a win for me, in a sort of roundabout, transitive property way.
Yeah, that checks out. Talking about voodoo, you did get the question about the voodoo priestess, so maybe that's
true.
fun to play there. And you even got.
I mean, she's one of my close friends. That's why I call her Calypso.
Yeah.
Like, friends call her Calypso.
Strangers call her Teodalma.
Yeah.
when you said Calypso, I'm like, oh shit, that's right. I had Teodalma. Never mind. Yep, 3 points. So yeah, completely forgot there. But yeah, good poll on that one. Good poll on the 50-50 Michael Cera super bad question.
He just looks more like an Evan, What is Jonah Hill's character's name? Do you remember?
I can look it up right now. But yeah, I know when I wrote that question, I'm like, okay, this is an easy question. It's just 50-50. Take a guess. Take your shot. He's set.
So, yeah, he definitely feels more like a
set. Yeah, I can see it. I don't know what about it, but I can agree with you in that.
It's vibes, yeah.
But yeah, no, that last question, Middle Earth, you were listing down the dwarf. Did you end up listing all of them just now? You said
no. I got 8 of them. I can never remember all of their names.
It's so difficult.
Yeah, it should be easier because they got the whole pairs thing, Feely Keely. But I don't know. Maybe one day I'll actually memorize that.
That's fair. That I wrote that question. That same situation. I only remember this answer for the reason of Killy was injured because of the arrow, if you remember. So Philly, his brother, stayed behind. I remember Oyen stayed behind because he's the doctor, and I remember that because Oyen like ointment. So I'm like, okay, he's a doctor. That's how you remember.
Okay.
And Beaufort just fell, and he's the one with the big mustache. And I'm like, okay, I remember him because of his look. And so he fell asleep, and I'm like, okay, yeah, that's how I remember it. But yeah, that's my trick to remember that one.
Well, I'll remember that for next time when you give me the same question.
And I give you the same question when I ask who's the doctor of the group. The trick. Just don't mix it up with Gloyan because I think Gloyan is a different one.
Well, there's no Gloitment, so that shouldn't be too
Gloitment. Oh yikes! Okay, that sounds horrible. But yeah. Overall, again, round 2 was rough. Obviously, definitely don't want John Carpenter. You tried to multiple choice your way through. But yeah, that was definitely tough. Otherwise, I don't have anything much else. Solid performance. Anything else you want to say?
No, just that it was a good match. I enjoyed it, and if you were to hypothetically ask me who I want to play again, I would like to have a rematch of this one again. Maybe
this
get
one
some
again.
Middle Earth in there.
Okay.
But yeah, for sure.
For sure, I was gonna ask that, but you already answered it, so I don't have to ask it anymore. There you go. You read my mind.
He's a competitor, yeah.
You know the routine. So yeah. All right, Ashwin. Thank you so much, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Sounds good. Thank you for hosting.
Yep. All right, and we bring today's winner. Congrats, Sam, on the TKO. You said your first win since
Since I went against Jacob like 2 years ago.
Since 2 years ago, breaking you did have a 4-game losing streak, so you break that. So it must feel good for the win. Probably not as good against Ashwin, a former teammate, or does it make it feel better? I don't know. Tell me.
I had already
how do you
decided
feel?
I wouldn't care if I lost, but I mean, I'm happy I won. I also did feel bad that yeah, John Carpenter. It doesn't feel as good to win when you won because you got your strength and then the competitor got your other strength. But
No,
now I'm coming back this year. This year's my year.
There you go. Comeback player of the year starting this match. Questionable. But yeah, no, solid match. Again, you only missed one question in round 2, which was that Corey Cunningham Halloween Ends question.
It's a bad movie, so I don't care that I missed that one.
No, that's totally fair. Again, when I wrote that question, I'm pretty sure it's either Laurie or Allison who kills it. And I looked it up. I'm like, oh shit, it's Michael Myers. What
I
the
thought
fuck?
it was Allison.
I thought it was Allison or Laurie too. I was like, huh? I didn't realize it was Michael Myers.
It would have
Oh,
been
okay.
cooler if it was Allison.
Yeah, that's true. You answer the Jason turning to a kid very confidently. Good for you there on that question. But yeah, you trailed by 1 point after round 1, and then again that round 2 was huge. Again, getting every steals. So to ask you back your question earlier, would you have liked it if you land on John Carpenter instead of Horror Icons, or were you glad how this turned out?
I would have done better at John Carpenter, but then obviously Ashwin wouldn't have landed on John Carpenter, so I would have had to hope he got Horror Icons instead. So I don't know. I guess I don't regret. I would have gotten 9 points on John Carpenter, but
Yeah.
You know, I mean, choosing Horror Icons led to this. So
Right.
I guess.
Yeah, that is true. You don't know what happens with the ripple effect. You change it one, change everything.
I usually do bad at John Carpenter, except for the last 2 times. So I haven't studied it. I don't know what happened. Maybe it was just that one set that I got that was really bad, and then just threw me off of ever actually choosing it.
Yeah, no, that's fair. John Carpenter and Horror Icons both have been used a lot, so you never know what is going to come out from those 2 categories. But yeah, again, solid win, TKO. Congrats on the win. So you said this is gonna be your comeback year. So who you want to challenge next?
Nobody. I'm kidding. I don't know. Let's see. I've played against most of the people that I've really wanted to play against. I haven't played against Rach though, but she's scary. So I'll play against Jacob again, but he'll probably beat me this time. And Sarah, who would also probably beat me this time again, but
yeah, no.
Scary.
There are a lot of scary competitors. I'm trying to think who you
I want to go
haven't
against
played.
Cole again. I want to go against Cole again because I almost beat him that last time. He's beat me twice, but I almost beat him. So
Right. Yeah. Yeah, no. Well, we'll see if we can make that happen. We'll see what the future brings. But yeah, again, congrats on the win, and we'll talk to you. Any last words before we part ways?
Dunkasaurus forever.
There you go. All right. Thank you, Sam. Talk to you again soon. All right, everyone. That is the end of the match. It's the end of the interview. Let us know what your thoughts are. So yeah, I think it was a solid match, a little back and forth. Obviously, it ended on a TKO, but Ashwin put a heck of a fight. It was that close on getting it right. Wow, that rhymes. Whoa. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, leave a like just for that rhyme alone, or if you just enjoyed the video, leave a like as well. Let Sarah know in the chat that she have bad takes in Disney movies. So yeah, let her know. With that one. But otherwise, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you to Matthew and Adelaide helping write the questions in this one, and everyone else involved backstage. Thank you to Ashwin and Sam for competing. Thank you to everyone watching, and we'll see you again next time in RTFO. This is our last match for the week. We got an exciting match next week scheduled to be announced. But yeah, check out the other match earlier today if you haven't seen it. Nachi versus Kale. Good, fun stuff. Always exciting stuff when Nachi is around. I guarantee that he can bring it. So watch it. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. And until next time, I am signing off from Real Trivia Face Off.